Hello guys, Shenanigan here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at my new bow. This is the Samick, there you go, the Samick Mind 50 traditional horsebow, Korean traditional horsebow. As you guys know, I recently got into archery. I started around June. Away from knives, and now I'm into archery. And this is just one of this is the latest bow that I have. And I just realized that there are not a lot of videos showing a close-up or a closer look of this bow. Because before I buy something, I usually try to do some research, try to see if there's any reviews online. And there are some videos on this bow, but most of the videos, if not all, show this bow being shot. And of course, I do plan to shoot this bow. I will make another video about that. But for now, I just want to show you guys more of a close-up of the bow. That way, if anybody else is trying to do some research on this, hopefully this will be of some help to you. Some quick specifications here. Again, this is made by Samick Mind 50. This is a Korean bow. The limbs. So, again, if anybody is new to archery, this is the limbs, and this is the riser. The centerpiece is the riser. That's the limbs. So this bow is made out of wood and carbon fiber. So if you look, you can see the black stuff in the middle. That's the carbon fiber piece, and it's sandwiched between wood laminates. I got this from Lancaster Archery. Shipped to my door, it was $243. And some specifications on this bow. When you string the bow, as you can see, this bow is already strung. When you string the bow, it's approximately 47 inches. Now, let me zoom out a little bit. There you guys go. There's the entire bow. It's sitting right on top of my coffee table. And it's almost as long as my coffee table. And my coffee table is approximately 47 inches. And I did measure it when the bow is strung. Depending on your brace height, when the bow is strung, my bow right now is at 47 inches in length. And if it is unstrung, well, I guess I can show another video later of the bow unstrung. It is 50 inches long. Now, at the widest part of the limbs, as you can see, the limb tips are narrow, then it gets wider. And then as you get to the riser, it becomes narrow again. So at the widest part of the limbs, let's say this piece is the widest part of the limbs, right? That is at approximately 1.5 inches at the widest part of the limbs. And this is the riser. The riser is the part of the bow that you hold in your hand. That part, at the narrowest portion of the riser, it is about an inch, maybe an inch and 3/4. This bow is, I got the 50-pound bow. 50-pound bow at 30 inches. Now what that means is, the weight of the bow, 50 pounds, it takes about approximately 50 pounds of force to pull back the string. But you will only reach that point, that 50-pound point, if you're pulling the string back approximately 30 inches back. And I believe for a horsebow, that 30-inch point will be reached if you are anchoring your shot towards your ear or towards your jaw. Now, I usually anchor at the corner of my mouth, so that means I will not reach 30 inches. My draw length, meaning Draw length is how far do I pull back the string before I anchor. My draw length is around 28 inches, and I believe at 28-inch draw length, the bow should be around between 45 and 48 pounds in draw weight. What else? Oh, what did it come with? So when I got the box, what did this thing come with? Well, obviously I got the bow. Came with the bow. It came with the string. I had to specifically ask Lancaster Archery, hey, do I get a string with it? And it came with a handle. Oh, it fell off. It came with this rubber handle, Samick. So this rubber handle is supposed to go, see, it's just like a piece of rubber. It's supposed to go like this. And it's supposed to help you hold the bow, but I will not be using this rubber handle. I don't plan to use that. How did I set up this particular bow? Well, this bow, and again, I'm assuming that people who are watching this, a majority of the people who are watching this, you guys have already decided to buy this bow, and maybe you're just looking for like better pictures of the bow. But as you can see, this bow is a horsebow. That means you have to shoot it off your hand. There is no arrow shelf or arrow rest. See, you'll have to basically, when you shoot it, you hold the riser with your bow hand, and the arrow will rest on top of your knuckles. So for this particular bow, since there is no arrow shelf and it's perfectly symmetrical, if you take a look, the bow is perfectly symmetrical. So there's really no way for me to tell which is the upper limb and which is the bottom limbs. And so I didn't know how to string it. So what I did is I just followed the convention that I use for my recurve bows, meaning in most recurve bows, the limb, the limb that has where they write the draw weight, that is usually the bottom limbs. And the limbs that do not have any writing, that's usually the top limbs. So for this bow, what I did is, okay, I will make this the bottom limbs, I will make this the top limbs. And why is it important? Well, it's because the string, when I got it, again, I'm assuming that people who are watching this video either have a rudimentary knowledge of archery or may even know more about archery than I do. Usually when you get your string, there will be, the string will have a loop on one end and a loop on the other end. And usually one of the loops will be slightly larger. The slightly larger loop is supposed to go on your top limbs. So since I am working with the assumption this will be my bottom limbs, this will be my top limb, that means the loop that is slightly larger is over here. Since there were no instructions that came with this bow, I did not really know what is the recommended brace height for this bow. So what I did is I went to Archery Talk and I saw some articles where they said, it should be between 5.25 inches to 6.25 inches. So I set my brace height to around 6 inches. Brace height is basically the distance between the back of the bow, the back of the riser, and your string. So this distance for me is 6 inches. Now somebody told me also that there's a convention that the brace height should be about this height. If you put the meat of your hammer fist on the back of your riser, then the brace height should be up to the tip of your thumb. So you can see that my brace height is slightly lower than that. As you can see, I didn't put the knock set yet. There's no knock set. It actually did not come with a knock set, but I have a lot of extra knock sets, so I can take care of that. So there it is, guys. Again, a close-up. When you get this online, when you look at the pictures, it will not show this label. So you might think that you will be getting a bow that is just, like beautiful and black limbs, and then it will have a like a brown riser and then continue on to black limbs. Well, no, it's got a label right there in red. On the other side, also a label. But it's pretty cool. I don't really mind. So I hope you guys find this helpful if you are researching this bow. Again, this is the Samick Mind 50 Korean horsebow. There's a close-up. And I will shoot more videos of this. If you guys have any questions, if you want to see how I string this bow, I string it using a stringer. I have my own stringer. Let me know, and I'll try my best to shoot a video on that. If you guys want to see me shoot this bow to disastrous consequences, let me know too. That'll be fun. I'll make sure that I take a video of the first time I shoot it. It'll be a comedy, to say the least. But I hope you guys who are interested in this bow find this very useful. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please subscribe to see more of my shenanigans. Shenanigan out. Peace.